A very good morning to everyone. Today we are going to study about heart. So let's begin it. Heart. The heart is a muscular cone-shaped organ, as you can see in the picture. Location of heart. The heart is right in the center between the two lungs and above the diaphragm. The narrow end of the roughly triangular heart is pointed to the left side, and during walking, the contraction of the heart is most powerful at this end, giving a feeling that the heart is on the left side. Function of heart. The main function of the heart is to pump blood around the body. Heart is basically made up of strong cardiac muscles which protect it from shock and mechanical injuries. The heart consists of 4 chambers. The upper 2 chambers are known as auricles and the lower chambers are known as ventricles. As you can see in the picture, they are labeled. The auricles have thinner walls because their major function is to receive blood from the body and pump it into the very next ventricles. The ventricles have thick muscular walls because they have to pump blood to long distance. Heart has 2 parts, right and left parts. The left and right parts of the heart are separated by a muscular partition called the septum, as you can see in the picture. The left side of heart always carries oxygenated blood. What is oxygenated blood? Oxygenated blood means blood having oxygen. The right side of heart always carries deoxygenated blood. What is deoxygenated blood? Deoxygenated blood is a blood which has large amount of carbon dioxide and the amount of oxygen is very less as compared to the carbon dioxide. Now, let's study blood circulation in human body. Let's see how heart pump the blood to all parts of the body. The circulation of blood to all parts of the body is done by contraction and relaxation of the auricle and ventricles. So let's study more about it. Now let's study how the oxygenated blood reaches to the heart from the lungs. From the lungs, the oxygenated blood is taken up by blood vessel, that is pulmonary veins. You can see pulmonary veins in the picture. From pulmonary veins, the oxygenated blood enters into left auricle. You can see left auricle in the picture. During this, all four chambers of the heart are relaxed. Now, the left auricle contracts and pump the oxygenated blood to the left ventricle. You can see left ventricle in the picture. When left auricle contracts, the left ventricle is relaxed. Now, the left ventricle contracts and pumps the blood to the blood vessel, that is aorta. Aorta is the biggest blood vessel in our body. Aorta, you can see it in the picture. Aorta transfer the oxygenated blood to the different body parts. When the blood reaches to the different body parts, the oxygen present in it is utilized by the body for different metabolic activities. Due to this, the blood becomes deoxygenated, which means that the blood has maximum amount of carbon dioxide and minimum amount of oxygen. This is how the oxygenated blood reaches to the heart from the lungs and to the body from the heart. Now let's study how the deoxygenated blood reaches to the heart from different body parts and how the deoxygenated blood reaches to the lungs from the heart. The deoxygenated blood from different body part reaches to the veins, that is vena cava. You can see vena cava in the picture. The vena cava transfer the deoxygenated blood to the right auricle. The right auricle contracts and pump the deoxygenated blood to right ventricle. At this time, the right ventricles are relaxed. The right ventricle contract and pump the blood to the blood vessel, that is pulmonary artery. At this time, the right auricles are relaxed. You can see pulmonary artery in the picture. The pulmonary artery transfers the deoxygenated blood to the lungs, where the exchange of gases occur. It means that the carbon dioxide which is present in the blood is picked by the lungs and oxygen is picked by the blood from the lungs. Thus, the blood again becomes oxygenated. In this way, the whole process is repeated again to ensure continuous flow of blood in the body. This is how the blood circulates in our body. Now, let's study about heart valves. What are valves? Valves are flap-like structure present in heart that allow blood to flow in one direction only. The valves control the flow of blood through the heart by opening and closing during the contraction of heart. There are 4 valves present in the heart to regulate the flow of blood in a single direction. There are 4 valves present in the heart to regulate the flow of blood in a single direction. The 4 valves are tricuspid valve, bicuspid or mitral valve, pulmonary valve, aortic valve. You can see all 4 valves in the given picture. Tricuspid valve is located between the right auricle and the right ventricle. Bicuspid or mitral valve is located between the left auricle and left ventricle. Pulmonary valve is located between the right ventricle and pulmonary artery. Aortic valve. Aortic valve is located between the left ventricle and the aorta. So this is all about the topic heart. Thank you, students.